So some of you have been wondering and asking questions about where we're traveling to, what states we're going to be in. And so I thought I would put together kind of a mapped itinerary of where we're going to be going in different segments and stages. So that is coming up next.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here.
Okay, so this is the first part of our trip. We're leaving July 1st with the initial destination going to Destin, Florida, and then over to New Orleans for a couple days, and then moving up to the Natchez Trail Parkway. So this Natchez Trace Trail, I don't even remember how the heck I found it, but it is really neat. It starts in Natchez, Mississippi. It travels 444 miles through 3 states, ending in Nashville. And it is just beautiful with a lot of free camping along the way. The really nice thing about this trail is that they allow no 18-wheelers or semis or large trucks on the route. And there's only a few access points to get in and off of the trace, so it's really quiet and pristine. So we'll be spending some time at the end of the Natchez Trace Trail in Nashville for a few days, then working our way up the eastern side of Lake Michigan through Michigan into the UP and Mackinac Island. Really looking forward to this. Vicki and I have not been in this area ever, and the sand dunes and stuff along Lake Michigan as well as the camping is supposed to be just beautiful. So we'll take about maybe 8 to 10 days to work our way up and over into the UP. So once we leave northern Michigan, we're going to come down around over the UP and along Green Bay down into Appleton, Wisconsin, to my sister Stephanie's house, where we'll be celebrating Brock and Hayden, our nephews' graduation parties, and then up to Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin, right on the Michigan border there, to my son Eric and Danelle and our granddaughter Lily's house, where we'll be camping for a week with them. After that, we're driving over to Minocqua, Wisconsin, to my cousin Debbie and Gary's northern cottage, where we're holding a big family reunion. So after the family reunion on August 2nd, we'll be leaving August 3rd for the real adventure, heading out west through La Crosse, Wisconsin, and then over through Iowa into the Badlands in South Dakota. So once we're over in the Badlands, we're going to view those, obviously, and then there's so much more to see over here. You've got Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, the Needles Scenic Parkway. It is just beautiful. And one of the things we planned on doing a lot was boondocking, which, if you're not familiar with that, it just simply means that you're off the grid and you're camping for free on BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. So we are going to be just inside the Custer State Park on this land that is free. Up to 14 days we can stay, and it's just beautiful. So we're going to be hitting all of these sites, probably stay there for about a week. So after we leave Custer State Park, this is another long leg that will probably take 5 or 6 days to travel through. I've already done a lot of research. There's a lot of free camping along this route that we'll take advantage of on lakes and such, and working our way up to the eastern entrance to Glacier National Park. So once we reach the eastern side of Glacier National Park, we'll be camping there for about a week. There's a road called Going to the Sun, which is supposed to be just this spectacular drive east to west, about 55 miles. They call it Little Switzerland, and I guess it's just like breathtaking. We're really looking forward to that. And no, this is not Morning Vicky, who is kind of a sleepy bear. This is actually a grizzly bear, which there are a lot of grizzly bears in that park. And yes, this could be Vicky and I after 4 months of traveling in a little camper. So we are now leaving Glacier National Park and driving down to Yellowstone, where I cannot believe I actually was able to get reservations for Vicky's birthday, September 3rd. We'll be there for 8 nights camping in western Yellowstone, inside the park, on a lake. I don't know, I think it's going to be epic, including a lot of buffalo roaming through our campsite. After we depart from Yellowstone, it's just a really quick, I think it's only 160 or 70 miles down to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, where we'll be spending time there, camping again for free on some land that is literally looking at this. I kid you not, for free. I don't know, we'll maybe spend 3 or 4 nights there, and there's a lot of grizzly bears in that area too. This is another long stretch from Jackson Hole, Wyoming down to Moab. We're going to work our way down slowly, stopping in Park City, Utah, the ski resort there. Take our time kind of going down. I want to visit Sundance ski resort, which is where Robert Redford lives, and I guess that area is supposed to be really cool as well. But we're going to work our way down into Moab, where we have reservations for 6 nights visiting the Roche'z National Park, Moab, and plan on doing a lot of electric mountain biking in that area too. After we leave Moab, we're working our way over to Zion, which is in southwestern Utah. But along the way, there's just tremendous amount of scenery to witness. Bryce Canyon, Canyonlands, which we're staying 1 night there, and then working our way over to Zion, where we have reservations for 8 nights there. In Zion, we're staying at the Zion River Resort. It's right on a river, obviously, and there's supposed to be just tremendous biking and trails that go up through these canyons and through arches and natural stones, and I don't know, I'm just so excited to do that with Vicky on our mountain bikes. That's when our rad power bikes are going to really come into effect, and we'll get some awesome use out of those. Okay, so it is now about the 3rd week in September, and we're making our way from Zion National Park down to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Now, the north rim is, I guess, supposed to be sort of the less traveled area, the less visited, but super spectacular. Now, here's the cool thing. I found this free camping on a dirt road just before the North Rim Visitor Center at the head of the Grand Canyon. And you turn left and you go down this road about 8-10 miles, and this camping is just literally on the ledge overlooking the Grand Canyon for free. And yeah, so this is going to be really cool. We may stay here for a good week, just taking in the scenery, doing hikes, biking, campfires, and just taking in the beauty of the natural wonder of the Grand Canyon. So we are now at the end of September, coming into October. It's starting to snow up north in some places. We need to make our way back home. So we're heading from the North Rim to Durango, Colorado, spending a few days there, and then from there heading down to Santa Fe, New Mexico, which we love Santa Fe. We're looking forward to spending some time in that area. And then from there heading over to Amarillo, Texas. After Amarillo, we're not sure what we're going to do at this point. I think maybe we may be dropping in to Dallas area to visit Vicky's sister, Debbie, Donnie, and Nikki, but shh, say a word. Anyway, hope you like this. Hey, listen, If you like our channel, please subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell next to the subscribe button so that when we upload a new video each week, you will get an email notification. And don't forget, you are rolling with the Roche'z.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here